So let's say hi to the chat here. A bunch of people were here early, so let me go over and get their messages. Stephen Pryor was here first. He says, "Hi, John and Met fans. I streamed 6 games and no chatting. I went 6-0. I now can go back chatting." James Fulmer was here saying, "Mark V pissed the season away. 2 months left. He and Taylor must go. Urgent." A lot of fans are going to disagree. I would still trade Swaggy V. Stanley's here saying, "Good evening from North Texas. Let's go, Mets." George is here saying, "LFGM. Come on, thank you, John. Much appreciated." Raymond saying, "Good evening, John and all. Let's go, Mets." Athena's here saying, "Hi, all. Let's go, Mets." Rishi Rich is here. "What's up, buddy? Great to see you." Saying, "Let's go." Raphael's here. "Hi, how are you?" "I'm good." PR is back. "What is up?" Ernesto, "Welcome back." "Good evening, Mets fans. Let's go, Mets." Hammer's here. "What's up?" Welcome back in. Love it. Make sure you all say hi to one another. Let's look at some other scores here. SNY went to commercial break here. Bottom of the 8th inning, the Yankees have a 6-4 lead over the Rays. Dodgers and Reds tied up at 4. Royals have a 4-3 lead over the Braves. Red Sox have a 6-1 lead over the Twins. Brewers have a 5-2 lead over the Cubs. Phillies up 6-0 over the White Sox. Marlins up 3-0 over the Cardinals. Astros and Nationals tied up at 2. Other games getting started here along with us. Rangers, Angels. Pirates, Giants. Then tonight at 10, the Mariners and A's. And finals, the Orioles beat the Blue Jays in Game 1 of a doubleheader, 16-4, and 3-2 in the doubleheader. So I think they swept that series, because they definitely won last night and they took the 2 today. But the Tigers beat the Diamondbacks 12-2, and the Guardians beat the Rockies 10-4. James Pave is here saying, "Good evening, John and fellow Met fans. LFGM." Fleming's back saying, "Hi, John and PAS family from North Carolina. Let's go." Bud saying, "Hello. What's up, Bud? Welcome back in." Stanley says he agrees with me. The Mets should trade Vientos. Ernesto says, "Celebrating my 61st birthday and 51 years of being a Met fan. Come on, Mets, give a win tonight." Let's go. Happy birthday, Ernesto. 61 years young. Victor's here. What's up, Victor? Another late nighter. Time to start a new winning streak. Yes, this is the last West Coast game of the year. Yo, Rising Rhino in the house. What's up, Rhino? The Rhino has arrived. I say it every time he shows up, guys. Make sure with the football season coming up that you are subscribed to Rising Rhino. Does a great job during the NFL season especially, but during the off season for the NFL, he's got the CFL, the UFL, the ELF, college football. Make sure you're subscribed to him, because when it comes to Sundays in the NFL, Rhino's your man. 3 or 4 streams every Sunday. Yo, Daniel Caps is here. What's up, buddy? Already gifting up five new subs, or 5 new memberships. Let's go. It's crazy to trade Vientos. I disagree, but that's okay. Whoop whoop. Time to get back on track. Let's go. Let me just make sure I caught up with everybody here. Oh, absolutely, buddy. Let me see. I'm looking. Another late nighter. Yep, we got that one. Trade Vientos, but not for Robert. he will be another PCA. I disagree. Gina's here saying hi, Mr. and Mrs. PAS. Time to think about what's best for the team. Right. And the Mets, I think Stearns will be smart. The Mets do have 4 more years of control for Vientos. So they're not just going to give him away. And I think they can get Robert, and I think they can give up. I think they can get Robert without giving up Vientos in that deal. If you guys watch Wardy, big time Met fan, I was watching his video today on the package that could go back, and it looks like it could be Acuna and Tidwell, and I would do that trade in a heartbeat. Gina says, PAS Nation, good to see you all. Cap says, I'm home alone. Mrs. Caps flew back to her motherland. Forgive me the pronunciation, Quezon City. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Caps. Thoughts and prayers to your family and her family as well. I agree to disagree with you unless we get a true ace. And that's okay. For an 86 World Series pennant and a peanut butter sandwich. Deal done. Ham says, I'm getting a cup of coffee right now. No, I didn't think about that. I should have made a cup of coffee. Anyone feel like getting center field is a must for us? I agree. But not overpaying for one either. We definitely should not trade Vientos. Not for a rental or for Robert. Jonathan's here. What's up, Jonathan? Bye-bye, Brazo. At least for now. He got sent down to the minors, right? Yeah, Caps, yeah. Frank Major says, I'm a Met fan from 62 and played in the minors. Let's get back last night's game. Yes. Mr. OMG. Let's see here. Tonight's lineup, it'll be Nimmo leading off, Lindor second, Soto third, Alonso fourth, McNeil fifth, Vientos DHing and batting sixth, Mauricio seventh, Beatty eighth, and Terrens batting ninth. I like Terrens catching tonight. Then you can put Alvarez back in the lineup tomorrow with the day off on Thursday. Ryan Berger on the mound here for the Padres. No, that would not be enough to get the deal done. You'd have to give up a lot more than Vientos and Acuna for Skeens. The pitching was awful, but the bat were good. Darren's here as well. What's up, Darren? They're on the outside corner, 101 to count. Jeffrey's here saying hello, everyone. Thank you for the gifted membership. In for a strike, 1 and 2. Your order has been updated. Estimated delivery. Let's go. Start tonight at 6,902 subscribers. 98 away. Down low, 2 and 2. DJ Jimmy is here as well. Hey John, let's go Mets. Hope everyone is doing well. Sean M is here. What's up, Sean? Got him looking. Nimmo, man, you got to start swinging the bat, dude. Striking out too much here for leading off. LFGM. Come on, Nemo, get out of the fog, right? Gina saying, John, my son Nelson subbed last night. He loves your channel. Yes, he said hello. He said hello last night. Lux saying, swing the bat. John Boy saying hi. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Frank going with 26 tonight. 26 subs. Deal 1. Outside, 1-1. What about trade Tidwell, another AAA player? McLean, how you? I'm not trading McLean. I would trade Tidwell. Like I said, I would trade Tidwell and Acuna for Robert. I would not trade Vientos for Robert. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2 to Lindor. Down low, 3-2. Berger, 6 starts on the year, a 1-0 record with a 2.84 in 31 and 2/3 innings. Has given up 4 homers and averages 5 1/3 innings per start. The 3-2, and that one lifted out to left. Johnson, and it's foul. Ran out of room there. We'll do it again. DJ Jimmy says, tough loss last night. I fell asleep when it was 5-3 Mets. Oh, yeah. I wonder if the Brazoban move is not only because of how poorly he pitched, but he didn't cover first base. I mean, that was horrendous. The Mets get out of that inning up 5-3 if he covers the bag. The 3-2. And pops foul. We'll do it again. Yeah, McLean and Mauricio, to me, are untouchable. Tap that like and subscribe button, says Frank. Tidwell and Cash. No, they want... No. That's not going to get it done. Nico's back, saying, hi, John. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Hi, everyone. I believe checking in, Nico and Nika checking in from Saudi Arabia, I believe. The 3-2. And tapped foul. We'll do it again. Fifteenth pitch of the inning. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Nice at bat here. Caps is great at bat for Lindor. And another foul. Who's going to give? Don't give up Clifford, Gilbert, or Williams. Agreed. The 3-2. And swung on a missed. Back-to-back strikeouts here. The Mets went 1-2-3 last night in the first. Struck out all 3 times. Yes, from Saudi, almost 5 a.m. local time. Here's Soto. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. And that one driven out to right. It'll stay in the park. Tatis on the track. And the Mets go 1-2-3. We go bottom one. No score. Manaya on the mound for the Mets. Our tribal chief on the mound. One's in the air. We'll just see one's in the chat, baby. Yeah, don't trade Tong either. Agreed. One's in the chat. Purple Orca 40 just subbed. Welcome in. Going 1-2-3 way too often. Yo, Victor. You guys got to start spelling these guys' names right, please. Victor, is that true? Because we have somebody that watches from Hawaii. Brad's usually checking in from Hawaii. Yes, there is a tsunami warning for Japan and Hawaii. Western U.S. under tsunami watch after 8.7 earthquake in eastern Russia. Frank's the only one putting ones in the chat with me. Thank you, Frank. The first pitch from Manaya to Tatis. Fouled off 0-1. It'll be Tatis Jr. leading off. Arise will bat second. Machado will DH and bat third. Merrill fourth. Bogarts fifth. Iglesias sixth. Cronenworth seventh. Johnson eighth. And Diaz will bat ninth. Outside 1-1. And that one blooped out to center. A leadoff single. That'll bring up Luis Arise. Had a big 2-run home run last night. Outside 1-0. Raymond says, let's go, Manaya. Need a strong game. And he bunts. Manaya down the first. So they'll call that, I think they'll call that a sacrifice. Yep, 1-3 on the putout. Runner on second. The Met defense tonight, it'll be Mauricio at third, Lindor at short, Beatty at second, Alonso at first, Terrence doing the catching, Nimmo in left, McNeil in center, and Soto in right. McNeil barely has to move. 2 away. Tatis is going to throw to third. Not in time. So runner on third, 2 out here. What's going on here? And he loops one in the right, and that'll get in for a base hit. It's 1-0 Padres. Little looper base hit. The type of hits the Mets can't get with 2 out and runners on. Enough trade talk, guys. We're doing the game now. Go to Wardy's channel. You want to talk trades. Bogarts. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. Huh. The 1-2. Pop foul. That hit out to left. Nimmo on the run right before the track will make the catch. That'll end the inning. But the Padres get a run. We go to the second. It'll be Alonso, McNeil, and Vientos coming up. Once again, guys, tomorrow is a day game. 4 o'clock start. We will be live. The Yankees game has gone final. The Yankees beat the Rays 7-5. Phillies bottom of the ninth there. It's now 6-3. It was 6-0. It's now 6-3. Royals up 9-3 over the Braves. Red Sox still up 6-1 over the Twins. Congrats on 6903 and more. Respect. All right, here we go. Alonso will lead off the second. Mets down a run. Raymond says, let's go, Pete. Get something going. I was hoping Pete, we still got tonight and tomorrow. I was hoping Pete would have gotten a couple home runs on this road, on this road trip. But the 1-0. Now tied 2-0. Jonathan says, come on, Bear. And Gina put the polar bear with let's go, Mets. The 2-0. Swung on a miss. Come on. Back we got 2024 Pete Alonso back, guys. Pulling off on the slider away. Down low, 3-1. Oh, that game is final. The Phillies win 6-3. And a ground ball down to third. Iglesias has got it. Fires across, one away. Frank putting in the Mr. Matt, the Grimace, and the Crickets. Home run time. Once again, shout out to Caps showing up early. 5 gifted subs right off the bat. And that one laced in the right center field. That'll get in. Padres 11 says Bryce Johnson is the GOAT. GOAT, huh? That'll bring up Vientos. Yeah, Vientos actually technically hit 2 home runs last night. One was caught, one was not. That is a mistake for Pete trying to hit home runs. I think that's I agree with Frank. In for a strike, 0-1 to Vientos. That's Alonso knows he's close to the number and trying to hit home runs. What's up, Charles? Exactly. Frank's saying the same thing. You know, not if he doesn't hit a couple here on the road. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Charles is to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Charles also saying, feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time, respectfully. Raymond saying, little hit. Let's go, Vientos, little hit here. Second inning, already up to 104 in the chat. Let's go. DO2. Oh, Iglesias makes an unbelievable play. They're not in time for the double play. They get the force at second. And of course, Iglesias is making 2 good plays on defense against the Mets. Jonathan Himes. Alonso is underrated, though. But he's a home run hitter. Down low, 1-0. Bam is here saying, yo, PAS, Phillies win 6-3. Luzardo throws 7 scoreless. White Sox got some garbage time runs off a minor league call-up reliever. And that one fouled off, 1-1. Holler. I was at the game last night. Probably the most exciting game I've ever been to. All the Mets bats need to do is hit grass. Which is hard to catch, right? Yo, District Nation. Dominic Mysterio is back. Down low, 2-1. Padres are great at home. The 2-1. And popped up. And Iglesias is there. Makes the catch. We go bottom 2, still 1-0 Padres. It'll be Iglesias, Cronenworth, and Johnson coming up. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Tired, man. Tired of these late night games. Have you played baseball? Up until high school, I played baseball. Then I stopped. Saw you all swept the Giants. Great series, in my opinion. Yeah, well. You can't sweep the Giants and then give them right back to the Padres. Why what? Because I wasn't very good, that's why. And I knew I wouldn't make the high school team. Yeah, not surprised OMG is doing it, right? Like, hit him to anybody else, please. Dominic, dude, this is not... We're doing a baseball game here, dude. We're not chilling out, relaxing. Talk about the game. That's why you got timed out last night. Frank, too, dude. Guys, if you guys can't talk about the game, I don't need you here. That's why I put subscriber-only mode on. Up and in. Popped up. Darren says the Mets top of the lineup has to perform. Correct. Even though the Mets did win seven in a row, it wasn't the top of the order. This comment makes no sense. When the Mets win and then they lose, it's crazy. Please, read what you type before you send it. The 1-2 from Manaya. And that one line, base hit. Iglesias hustling for 2, and he's in. Mets already look lazy tonight. Already playing lazy. Nice. What are you nicing? It was a double for the opponent. Stop beating up the Mets. It's still early. When they're playing lazy and I'm watching it on the TV, I'm calling it out, Frank. Fouled off, 2-2. Ooh, just off the plate, 3-2. And popped up. Foul. Terren sheds the mask, but it'll go out of play. Still nobody out here in the second. Manaea up to 23 pitches. Paul Buys says, so today I open a 2025 Topps pack and get Iglesias in a Mets uniform. Not you, Frank. Not Frank T. I gotta remember. There's too many Franks. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Oh, nice diving stop by Pete. Manaea covers. One away. Runner moves over to third. That'll bring up Johnson. O-Town says pitch count getting high early. At 26 with one out. Yeah, here in the second, you want your pitcher no higher than 30 after two, so he's going to have to bear down here. I only do play-by-plays. There's plenty other streamers that do Mets news, rumors. And he's out at the plate. Nice play by Manaea on the bunt. I wonder how they score that. Is that still a sacrifice even though there's an out at the plate? Or is it just going down as a fielder's choice? Hey, someone cover first base. No, I don't think so, Paul. Yeah, I like Wardy stuff. Nice. I like Rob and CP do a good job. I know a lot of people don't like Rob. They do a good job though with all the news and rumors for the Mets. Seaweed is here saying, "Hey John, LFGM." Yeah, Wardy definitely does a great job. There's another guy that covers everything, and Mauricio's got it. Fires across, got him. The leadoff double doesn't score. Ballcap Sports. Ballcap Sports does a great job of doing everything, and he'll be live. He'll probably be live almost all day on Thursday. Fielder's choice. Thank you, John Boy. That's what I marked it down as well. We go to the third, still 1-0 Padres. I do this every day, and I have a full-time job. I can't keep doing everything. Jonathan says, I don't think there's too many bad Met creators I've seen. My Phillies have some awful YouTubers, sadly. A lot of good, too, though. Oh, yeah. I don't... Jonathan, I'm not sure if you know play-by-play with JJ. Make sure you got him covered. He does a great job of covering the Phillies. Yo, Elgood's here saying, what up, John? I'm over here for a bit while I make dinner. LFGM. Let's go. Beatty, Terens, and Nimmo coming up here for the Mets in the third. Yeah, all right. Got to break that batter. Tried squeezing. Yep. No, they're not. It's funny. Every other fan base thinks Frank the Tank is funny. except for Met fans. Thank you, Gina. Appreciate that. And that first pitch swinging. Bogarts will make the catch out in center field. One pitch, one out. Not a good start to the inning. One pitch, one out. That'll bring up Torrens. Now, of course, I always prefer Gary, Keith, and Ron in the booth, but Zeal's good. Zeal's good in the booth. Outside, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike. Frank says, be right back. Must tap like on the other side. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Darren says, take a few Torrens. The 3-1. And that one popped foul, 3-2. Nico says, it seems that every time the Mets are down early, they manage to come back and win it. Hope that is so. The 3-2 to Torrens. The pitch outside, ball 4. That'll bring up Nimmo. Nimmo struck out looking his first time. Darren says good at bat. Outside one. Oh, called a strike. 0-1. Looked low to me. The 0-1. And swung on a miss. 0-2. Mr. T walks. Yep. Andrew saying hello. Welcome in, Andrew. The 0-2 to Nimmo. Fouled off down the left field side. Oh, it's a fair ball. It's caught. 2 away. And the way Nimmo looked up at that, he didn't start running. That'll bring up Lindor, who struck out his first time. There's something needs glasses? Well, you should have seen the guy last night. In for a strike, 0-1. Frank says, done deal, cigarette time. Time to cook the burger. Very nice, Steven. And that one fouled off, 0-2. Andrew says, let's go Mets. I need you guys to beat the Padres. Who's your team, Andrew? Probably the Dodgers. Dodgers or Giants would be my guess. And swung on a miss, struck him out. The top 4 in this lineup, man, all need a day off. No, Dodgers fan. Well, welcome in. Hopefully our Mets can get you the win tonight. Let's come over and look at some other scores. The Royals now lead the Braves 9-6, and the Braves have runners on first and second with 1 out. Top of the 9th there in Minnesota, the Red Sox up 6-3. Brewers lead the Cubs 9-3. Marlins up 5-0 over the Cardinals. Why, if the Marlins are this close to a wild card spot, why are they going to trade away pieces? Astros up 6-2 over the Nats. Angels up 2-0 over the Rangers. Pirates and Giants no score, as well as Mariners and A's. Come back over to the chat here. Nothing going on. Oh, Gina says agree. Yeah, I mean, something's got to happen. Yes, the Mets do have a good team. They're decent. Right now, I don't think they can beat the Dodgers in a series. But we'll see what the team's at the trade deadline here. And first pitch fouled off, 0-1. Back to the top of the lineup here. Tatis, Arise, and Machado. Fouled off, 0-2. Send the top of the order to AAA. Did wonders for Alvarez and Beatty. That's a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. That would have been ball 3. First strikeout for Manaea. Andrew says, I want to play the Mets again in the playoffs this year. That was last year. Not because my Dodgers beat the Mets, but because it was a close series. Correct. I mean, the Mets-Dodgers series was better than the Dodgers-Yankees series. And that one lifted out to left. It'll go foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Did he go? No, 1-2. You expected so much more from the Yankees in the World Series. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Nico says, it's about time the leadoff did not get on. Thanks, Mania. And that one ripped foul. Still 2-2. And chopper foul. We'll do it again. Fighter VR coming in and putting LeBron James in the chat. Thanks for some context. Some of you all need to learn how to be on the internet. Fouled off, still 2-2. Arise 39 at bat since his last strikeout. To 2-2. And fouled off again. He's only struck out 10 times on the year in 265 at bats. To 2-2. Pop foul, we'll do it again. The 2-2. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. 2 away. I'd love to see the Mets again in the NLCS. Oh, good. Mets and Dodgers in the NLCS again? Well, we beat you in the NLDS, so. In for a strike, 0-1. Machado flew out to center his first time. Swung on a miss, 0-2. DO2. Down low, 1-2. Popped foul, we'll do it again. That one line foul, still 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning for Mania. We go to the fourth, still 1-0 Padres. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and McNeil coming up. I was just surprised that the Mets beat the Phillies last year in the playoffs. I was expecting Dodgers Phillies. Going to the bottom of the ninth there with Fitzy. His Red Sox up 8-3. Raymond says, let's go Soto. Need hits and runs. DJ Jimmy with the $2 power chat saying, come on, Mets. Get those bats going. It seems like the Padres have the Mets number year after year. Agreed. And it's getting frustrating. Soto, Alonso, and McNeil once again. Here we go. Thank you, Jimmy, for going above and beyond to support the channel. Soto fakes a bunt, 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. DO2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. No, I don't like the card at all, Jimmy. How do you think Sean is doing? Sean's doing okay. What's he at? 48 pitches? A little high. You want to be 45 or less after 3. So, but not bad. What do you mean he might not last for 5? He'll definitely last for 5 if he's only at 50 pitches through 3. Soto's hurt here. After fouling that ball off his foot. Oh, Soto in a lot of pain here. This is not good. Very not good. Soto taking a couple swings. I don't know, man. He's still limping. I haven't seen Hector in a while. Caps is not cool. Not cool. DO2. No swing. 1-2. Hey. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. The 2-2. What a stop. Unbelievable, man. This team can't buy a base hit. Absolutely ripped. Outside 2-0. Frank says time for a beer. I agree with Frank. In for a strike. No, inside 3-0. I agree with Frank here. Time for a beer, he says. Let's see. The NFL game doesn't start till 8 o'clock. There's a strike. 3-1. Maybe I'll stop on Thursday after work. DJ Jimmy says Alonso going to tie it right here. Outside, ball 4. A walk, that'll bring up McNeil. McNeil's got the only Met hit tonight. A little single. Thank you, Gary. On the out, no, call the ball 1-0. He's the tying run. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off 1-2. Uh-oh. Fitzy's starting to melt down. It's 8-5 over there. Fitzy's starting to melt down. The 1-2. And McNeil lifts one out to center. Tatis will get there, 2 away. That'll bring up Vientos. Reached on a fielder's choice his first time. The first pitch to Vientos. Inside 1-0. Mets are doing a good job of making Berger work. He's up over 60 pitches in the 4th here. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Foul tipped at the plate, 2-1. Why? Because we need a center fielder, Jimmy. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. That's another subscriber. Let's go. That's 5 so far tonight. Welcome in. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Friday is August, so if you're new to the channel, at the beginning of each month, when the first 2 streams that get to 100 likes, I hand out 5 free channel memberships. So make sure you tune in for the weekend series with the Giants. And a ground ball down the third. Alonso's down. Alonso was safe at second. So that's a mental error there by Iglesias. I think that's a fielder's choice. I don't think that's an infield hit. Oh, I didn't see what it said. Let's see. Pete was safe. That'll bring up Mauricio. Popped out to third his first time. I mean, I know he's having a bad year, but give me Robert. I mean, he's got a 260 career average. He's hit 99 home runs. Sometimes just getting out of a bad situation is good for a guy. How how much effort would you give playing for the Chicago White Sox right now? Oh, 1 here. And that one blooped, foul down the left field side. It'll go out of play 0-2. And defensively, he'd be better than what we're putting out there now, Taylor and McNeil. And you have an option for him for the next 2 years. Cap saying, let's go, Mauricio. The 0-2. And called strike 3. We go bottom 4, still 1-0 Padres. Yo, what's up, everybody that came over from Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel? Did your Red Sox hold on for the win? Too close to take, man. You got 2 strikes on you. You can't stand there with the bat on your shoulder. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen more trades by now. Oh, yeah, I'm a little surprised, too. Guys, stop. It's too close to take. And stop going by what the little box on the TV says. It'll be Merrill, Bogarts, and Iglesias coming up. Juan Soto has come out of the game. Not good. Yeah, Caps. Not good, Fitzy. They have one base hit through 4 times up. Merrill, first pitch swinging. And McNeil will come over, make the catch, 1 away. This game is like the game 3 of the 22 wild card game when we only got 1 hit. Oof, that is not good. In for a strike, 0-1. Yes, he fouled the ball off his foot. Shiny ears, what are you talking about? Fouled off, 0-2. DO2. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I hope it's just precautionary, but they probably want to go get him some x-rays. Yo, Dr. Delay, what's up, buddy? Outside. Did he go? No, 2-2. The Mets have 1 base hit through 4 innings. A single. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. Bogarts flew out to left his first time. Oh, yeah. I hope I redirected to the right one. Doesn't matter. On the go with CeeLo. Welcome in. Thank you for the redirect. Welcome in everybody that came in from Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel. On the go with CeeLo. Welcome in everybody. They're both labeled the same, correct. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. Over to first, 2 away. I'll see what side you're on here. Yes, you brought people over to the big side. Inside, 1-0. They're both labeled the same. Fitzy, exactly. I look for the phone on the thumbnail. Correct. Almost right in the middle of the screen. The 2-0. Popped up. Foul. 2-1. But welcome in, everybody. So I brought them here. Okay, good. Yes. The 2-1. Spartacus is back saying, let's go Mets from New Zealand. Fouled off, 2-2 still. Braves lose again. Just a rough year for you guys, man. What are they going to do at the trade deadline? And that one popped up. Beatty's there. And that'll... Manaya's retired 9 in a row. We go to the 5th. Still 1-0. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Mets. Beatty, Terens, and Nimmo coming up. How do you feel about Soto? I defend him. But a lot of people talk in chat seem to hate on him. Yeah, because he's a Met. So people hate him now. Taylor. They moved Taylor to center field and McNeil to right field. Possibly the last time for some of those Braves players. Oh no, Acuna leaves the game with Achilles tightness. Not good. Frank says PAS is definitely the place to be. Let's go, Mets. Blue Jays lost again. Trash. They have lost all three of those games. So let's come over once again. Shout out to On the Go with CeeLo for the redirect. On the Thomas Fitzpatrick with the redirect. Thank you guys so much. Dr. Delay is here as well. Make sure you guys post your channel links. Let us know what you got coming up on your channels. Just rest all of them the rest of the season. Bring up the stripers and play. Are people going to blame Gary for the game? Yes. People like to cry about Mets. What will the baby do? Braves are having a nightmare season. I almost feel sorry for them, and I'm a Phillies fan. Oh, up and in. 1-0 to Beatty. Raymond says, let's go, Brett. Get a hit. Down low, 2-0. Beatty popped out the short his first time. Charles says, smash them free subs and hit that like button. We've gained 5 new subs so far tonight. Welcome in, everybody. The 2-0. Outside corner, 2-1. We go live for every Met game. All right, bedtime. Go Braves, I think. On the go with CeeLo. Outside, 3-1. Thank you so much for the redirect. Guys, if you guys are a fan of just baseball, On the Go with CeeLo does Braves games, does Tennessee Titan games, Nashville Predator games. But the big thing over on his channel is NASCAR. Does a great job of covering all the NASCAR races. Wrong. No, not our scuba. The Brave scuba. That's a leadoff walk here. No, I work till 5 o'clock. So by the time I get home, shower, and eat, the trade deadline will be over. In for a strike, 0-1 to Torrens. Let's go, this is John Boy. The 0-1. And fouled off, 0-2. The trash cans are already working their magic. We had CD in here last night. Surprised we haven't seen him yet tonight. Yeah, the scuba that plays for the Braves. No, I'm not making Lindor captain. Not yet. Torrens takes it the other way. Base hit. Beatty will go first to third. And once again, the bottom of the Met lineup, the ones getting on base. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Spartacus says, God, let the Mets win. I think God's got more important things to worry about than baseball. Let's just hope it's nothing serious with Soto, at most day to day. Yeah, as long as it's not broken. Charles, with one of his awesome quotes, says, uh, for every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make. C. Lee came into my stream on Sunday, a little bit, and a little yesterday. Charles says this is powerful indeed. Estrada getting warmed up in the Padres pen. We're trying to get the 7,000 subs here. We are 93 away. Let's go. Joe Wirt is back. Reporting for duty. Let's go pound some Padres. Come on, Nimmo. Down low, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. If you are new here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel as well. Hit the little bell notifications. But not only that, if you are subscribed, when somebody like Victor, Ernesto, Jonathan, Caps gives out free memberships, you'll have a chance to win one of those. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Darren says at least make a productive out. Fitzy, I agree. I keep thinking it's tomorrow too. Brandon swings 3-1. Top of the fifth here. Mets with runners on the corners and nobody out. The 3-1. And that one popped it up. Foul territory. It'll go out of play. 3-2. Three and two to count. Berger up to 82 pitches here in the fifth inning. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. That'll load the bases. Lindor will come up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Oh, we're getting a pitching change. Frank Major says Mets hitters need to be disciplined at the plate. Let's get loaded. Bases, I mean. Bases. Bases juiced. Let's go. We're up to 141 in the chat on the big side. 44 likes, though. Come on now. We should be closer to 50%. So 50% would be about 70. We're over on the vertical side. We have 45 people watching and 30 likes. Thank you, vertical side. Loaded like a freight train. Little hit, Lindor. Lucky Lindy Granny. Sign me up. Gina saying, let's go. Frank says he's still smoking. Pick up. Burger is done. No fries. No fries. That's worthy to put on the screen. Lindor, don't swing at the first pitch unless it's in your zone. I'm going to be pissed if we strand these with no outs, John. I may toss my phone. Bye-bye, Hamburglar. Jacob, how are you, buddy? Your Yankees got the win tonight. I'll give Gary credit for this rally right now. Then fouled off 0-1. Saw Soda injury, hopefully nothing serious. I think they just wanted to take him to make sure nothing was broken in that foot. Let's go, Mets. Yep. CeeLo was here on the go with CeeLo, big time Braves fan. Was here and told us about Acuna. The 0-1. Inside and low, 1-1. Mets down a run, bases loaded, nobody out. Beatty at third, Torrens at second, Nimmo at first. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Victor saying score Mets. The 2-1. Up high, swung on and missed. Come on, Lindor. Why are you... That ball's up by your eyes, dude. Pops foul. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Surely at least a couple runs here. Well, you must not know much about the Mets. Nico says, patience, please. Yeah, Jonathan, a walk more than welcome. The 2-2. And swung on a missed. And there he is, smiling, walking back to the dugout. Swinging for the fences. Oh, Tyrone Taylor was supposed to be the batter, but it's going to be Marte. Wow. Wow. Mark Bowman saying Acuna's in a... That's not good. That is not good for the Braves. Either the Mets are somehow not going to score or they will only get one out of this. The first pitch. Fouled off 0-1. Come on, Marte, little hit. Hey, John and Mets family. John, I'm here listening to you. I work early, so I just listen to the best play-by-play. Oh, you're listening to Gary? The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Oh, no, he said the best play-by-play. He's listening to Michael K. Michael K. The 0-2 to Marte. Marte flies one out to center. Beatty's going to tag. Tatis makes the catch. The throw to the plate is not in time. Tatis should not have cut across to make that catch. I don't agree with that. I mean, I'll take it. Merrill had the better angle and would have had a cleaner throw to the plate. And the Mets tied up at 1. Oh, me. Oh, thank you. Offline throw because of Tatis. Exactly, Jonathan. Swung on a miss by Pete. 0-1. Swung on a miss. It would have been a strike either way. 0-2. The 0-2 to Pete. And that one popped up on the infield. Oh my goodness, this team, man. The Mets do get the one to tie it up, but come on. The top of the lineup needs to start doing something. Lindor 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts. Alonso, a weak ground out and a pop out. I mean, Alonso was 0 for 4 last night. Lindor had 3 strikeouts last night. 0 for 5 in the first game. Pete was 0 for 5 in the first game. Like, come on. What's wrong with Lindor and Alonso swinging for the fence? That's right. They're swinging for the fences instead of base hits. So far, this game is like a good chess game. We all know that John's the best YouTube play-by-play caller. What a waste of base runners. Squandered. Good word for it. I would have taken 2 base hits over swings for the fences. Well, we don't have a hitting coach that's instructing our hitters that way. So we're halfway through here, tied up at 1. Yep, Chavez wins again. Cronenworth to lead it off here. Really good. Marte will play right field. McNeil moves back to center field. Manaea will start the 5th inning at 63 pitches. A little high. In for a strike, 0-1. Pete needs to get out of this slump immediately. In for a strike, quickly ahead of 0-2. No, it's never the same guy in back-to-back games. The guy that was the home plate umpire last night is the third base umpire tonight. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Fouled off. Can't fight the medication. Good night, all. Hopefully the team wakes up before I do. Very nice. Oh, we gained another sub. That's 7. Let's go. And fouled off. Still 1-2. Jonathan says, I mentioned this last year. Go through this slump crap now. Get smoke in September. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Cronenworth grounded out to Alonso his first time. Once again, everyone, the game tomorrow starts at 4 o'clock. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Cronenworth fouls it off again. Potential tie-breaking implication in this series. Do we only play the Padres 3 times? Or do we have another series at home with them? Oh, 6. The 1-2. Outside, did he go? No. 2-2. Seen the game on Sunday night. Too much talking with too many stats. Glad for John and his stream. Thank you, Steven. And fouled off. Cronenworth, man. 10 pitch at bat so far. Manaya's, yeah. Well, somebody said it before. Manaya's only going to be able to go 5. Well, if you got to get these guys out here. Come on. And fouled off in on the hands. Thank you, Fitzy. Mets play the Padres at home September 16th through the 18th. The 2-2. And that one laced foul. This might be his last batter. We keep this up. The 2-2. Whoa, up and in. 3-2. Jonathan says, by my birthday, I want this wrapped up September 13th. That would be awesome, but I do not believe it will be wrapped up. And that one out the center, McNeil will come in. 1 away. A 14 pitch at bat. Yikes. That's 10 in a row. Doesn't look like anybody's warming up out in the pen, though. Padres hitters are very picky. Charles has got so caught up chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Fouled off 0-1. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Let's go. The 0-1. Outside 1-1. Outside 2-1. Steven says, I don't agree. I don't think Lindor should be captain right now, especially when smiling when striking out. Yeah, that agitates me. The Mentos plane ticket is still valid. Oh, now Buto's getting warmed up. Where's our Bryce Johnson fan? Held back tears as he talked after tonight's game. He said he'll be further evaluated Uh, MRI tomorrow. He felt discomfort when he scored from first on Monday. And that one hit out to right. Foul. 2-2. This is too early to be going to the pen. Not when Manaya's at 81 pitches here and still building up his arm strength. They're trying to get him through 5. The 2-2. Swung on a missed. 2 away. $11 straight, yep. That'll bring up Diaz. He grounded out to third his first time. Diaz rips one out to left. Foul, 0-1. A man asked the gardener, "Why do your plants grow so beautiful?" The gardener said, "I don't force them to grow. I just removed what stops them." Very nice. Charles also says, "Your support and contributions on the PAS network are greatly appreciated. The silent listeners and viewers included. You're valued indeed." As I told you, the Mets will score. Okay. Swung on a miss, 0-2. They said on the broadcast he's good for 85. Well, pitch number 85 coming up. His settling in period has shortened. Fouled off, still 0-2. All right, that's 85. Pitching change. Could you imagine? Swung on a miss, struck him out. 12 in a row. We go to the 6th, tied up at 1. It'll be McNeil, Vientos, and Mauricio. The old mid-batter pitching change. Oh, Elgood laughs, says that means roughly. No, they said 85. Get him out. Yeah, pulls the pitcher after his count. Raymond says, "Let's go, Jeff. Get it started." The Angels have a 3-2 lead over the Rangers. That game in the 5th inning. Pirates and Giants tied up at 1 in the 6th. A's have a 4-1 lead over the Mariners. But finals, the Orioles sweep the doubleheader today, 16-4 and 3-2 over the Blue Jays. Tigers beat the Diamondbacks 12-2. Guardians beat the Rockies 10-4. Yankees beat the Rays 7-5. Dodgers beat the Reds 5-4. Royals beat the Braves 9-6. Red Sox win 8-5. Brewers beat the Cubs 9-3. Phillies beat the White Sox 6-3. Marlins beat the Cardinals 5-0, and the Astros beat the Nationals 7-4. Jeff, come on, don't worry. You won't be in center field shortly after the trade. Whoa, catch back up to the chat here. I just cashed on Brent Rooker on my three-leg home run parlay. Now I need Rafael Devers and Alonso. You all pray for me. You lost. I'm sorry. You got Pete Alonso, you lost. Who was saying Manaea has something floating around in his elbow? Who said that? Up high, 1-1. We're close to the heart of the Mets order, 7, 8, and 9. Fouled off. Baby Mets lead the offense so far in this road trip. Yep. It's like a bone fragment. Is he going to be able to pitch with it or what? Thank you, Elgood. Like I said, I try not to listen to him. Who else has he got? Alonso and who else? McNeil fouls it off, still 1-2. Devers. Oh. Need to move the top of the lineup to the bottom and the bottom to the top. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Yeah, but I didn't know if they were in a chopper. McNeil best left the baseline. He's out. 3 unassisted. I guess he can pitch with it, but Manaea will be on a pitch count for a while. Frank T says, let's do this Met style. Let's go. Flying squirrel into foul territory. He's out. Yeah, I was in second place for a while, Jonathan, and I've dropped about mid-pack. We gained another sub. That's 8 tonight. Let's go. Vientos chops it foul, 0-1. Stephen Pryor says 7, 8, and 9 hit time. Well, not yet. Down low, 1-1. Oh, I didn't realize there was a new pitcher here. The 1-1. If Vientos drives one in the right center field, and that'll get in for a base hit. Merrill keeps it to a single. 8-game hitting streak now. Technically, Vientos has been on base all 3 times, even though that's his first hit. Hammer's back saying, there's my boy. Here's Mauricio, 0 for 2 tonight. Pop out and a strikeout. Up high, 1-0. Just got here late. No worries. You're here now. That's all that matters. Vientos has united on speed dial. Sal. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that being a fair ball. Let's see. Let's see. No, it's not. It needs to be outside of the batter's box. That ball's not in fair territory. I don't agree with that. Swung on a miss by Beatty, 0-1. Yeah, no, it isn't fair if it's in the batter's box. That's what I thought. The 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. We are 90 away. 90 subscribers away. Three hits, that's what we have. Yep. The 0-2. Up high. 1-2. Let's go, Brett. We can use a nice 2-run shot here. Agreed. Yeah, Mendy, don't get excited. The 1-2. Fouled it off. Still 1-2. Charles says you are tuned into the PAS Network. Live stream broadcast of MLB baseball action Tuesday night edition with your host, Mr. John. Elgood says I'd be happy with a hit. Yeah, but it's Vientos on second. So depending on where it's hit, he might not score. He's not very fast. The 1-2. And a... That was hit to the right side of second base. How does the shortstop get it when you're not allowed to be there? We go bottom 6. Still 1-1. Be back to the top of the lineup for the Padres here. Tatis, Arise, and Machado. Yeah, I don't know. The shortstop played that ball on the second base side. I don't know how he got there so fast. Manaea pitched well. Yeah, struggled in the first. Gave up the run. But then retired 12 in a row. So, but he's going to be done. He was at 85 pitches. Still working up that arm strength, which, once again, the Met starter only going 5. The Met bullpen is absolutely taxed, man. Buto, the only guy that didn't pitch last night, will be the pitcher tonight. Jonathan says, I've invested in Pepto stock. Don't tell anyone. Oh, it may be considered insider trading. Sorry, I'll delete that out of the replay. Clay Holmes versus Yu Darvish tomorrow. Yu Darvish 0-3 on the year with a 9.18 ERA. Yikes. So that means he'll throw a one-hitter against the Mets. Hammer says, nice. Now maybe the bats can wake the hell up already. Down low, 1-0. Mendoza's like Joe Torre. They both blow out bullpen arms. Down low, 2-0. Jonathan says, yeah, perfect game tomorrow. Yeah, inside 3-0. So, yeah, this is much better than having Manaea go a couple more pitches. And the first pitch, or first 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up a rise. Arise is 0 for 1. Had a sacrifice bunt in the first and a ground out to short in the third. Yeah, perfect game tomorrow, said Jonathan. Outside 1-0. Throw a strike, dude. Tatis does have 22 stolen bases, so you got to keep an eye on him. And he goes. That's a strike to throw down the second. Got him! Why are you running on Torrens? You know Holmes is going tomorrow. He can only go maybe 4 or 5. Why the heck does he not keep an eye in the game? Ooh. And a little chopper, base hit in the left field. So that's good. They got the. That's good. They got the runner. Four-pitch walk on the leadoff hitter is unacceptable. I can even do that for free, right? Torrens is Raymond. Yep. Don't run on Luis Torrens. Highest caught stealing percentage. Torrens throwing out 45%. It's the highest. The next 3 are all Kansas City Royal catchers. Okay, Arise, try stealing. Yep. That's ripped, caught by Mauricio at third, 2 away. Arise will stay at first. That'll bring up Merrill. He's 1 for 2. Had the RBI single in the first. Flew out in the fourth. In for a strike. 1-0-1. Manny toned down. Used to him fighting all the time. The 0-1. Outside 1-1. And a chopper. Foul. 1-2. Great replay. Yes. Great job of Zeal breaking that down, too. The 1-2. Down in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. And a chopper. That's a fair ball down the right field line. That'll score a run. A chopper. They've gotten both their runs on crap base hits tonight. No, two of them were fielder's choices. So their outs were recorded on the play, but he was safe at first. Like, unbelievable, dude. Like, the Mets have to claw and scratch for everything, and these guys are hitting choppers. And Mauricio's got it. Fires over to Pete. That'll end the inning, but the Padres take a 2-1 lead. Merrill with both RBIs tonight, both with 2 outs, both on weak base hits. For the Mets coming up, 9-1-2, Torrens, Nimmo, and Lindor. How many other games are still going on here? The Angels and Rangers are in the 6th inning. Giants and Pirates are in the 7th inning. And the A's have a 5-1 lead over the Mariners in the 5th inning. Just made a trade. Recliner to the couch to finish out the game. Oh, yeah. Steven's going to be watching through the back of his eyelids. Get it back and more. Let's go. Padres scoring runs after 2 outs, and we can more than one on bases loaded situation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Side note, Bristol looks like it'll be fun. May set a 10th record. The first pitch to Torrens. Fouled off, 0-1. New pitcher here. Morahone is his new pitcher. Fouled off, 0-2. Torrens has been on base both times, a walk and a single. Where am I from? Earth. Welcome. Swung on a miss, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Jonathan, it's a small world. I'm from Earth. Carlos says, biggest difference between these teams. The Padres lineup makes contact and is king. Also the Man, English. Also, the relief pitching is so much better than the Nets. Buto and Brazoban suck. They need Yeah. Don't write a book in the chat, please. No, they don't need to make 4 to 5 trades. They need starting pitchers. They need to start pushing their starters past 5 innings. The 0-1 in Nimmo. In for a strike, 0-2. Asking because you're an OKC fan and a Met fan. Nah, not really an OKC fan. Just a t-shirt. I don't watch NBA. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. When you're a big guy like myself, if you can find a t-shirt that fits, you buy it. Fouled off. Still 1-2. My name is Mork from work. And a chopper in front of the plate. Man, unbelievable, this team. Little choppers in front of the plate. I have a Mets essay entitled My Yearly Disappointment. I'll type it below. It's only 1,000 pages. Wait, you're from Earth, PAS? I'm from there too. It's an interesting place, right? Go Mets. What's up, Daniel Barry? Nanu. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. And a first pitch grounder to short. Nice scoop. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch. Still 2-1 Padres. NBA is garbage. I couldn't tell you. I don't watch it. Yeah, the Mets. Oh yeah, the Mercury Mets. Yep. Yep, but here you are in a Met stream talking up your Padres instead of going to a Padres streamer. Remember Mork and Fonzie dueling? No, I don't remember that. What? The Mercury Mets. Oh man, I forgot about that. Yes, Jonathan with the $2 super chat. The Mercury Mets worst uniform ever. Worst uniform ever. Mercury Mets. He owns one. Thank you, Jonathan, for the $2 super chat. Ham says I'm getting really annoyed with Lindor. He needs a day off. Let's come over and check. We've gained 8 new subscribers tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Elgood says, I won't be surprised if Soto doesn't play tomorrow. I won't be surprised if it's broken and Soto's out. Chopped foul, 0-2. 3 hits. Oh, and Jonathan gifted 5 memberships as well. Uh-oh. There's a delay. It didn't give out all the caps before. It only gave out 4 out of the 5. And now it's not going to give out any of yours. We have an on-field delay here. Oh, beach ball. Yes, Elgood, you have a membership. That's the little baseball thing next to your name. Nice hair. That one line foul. Still 0-2. Victor, wow. Thank you for that in-depth analysis, Victor, of telling us why. And that'll be another blue base hit. Padres are blooping base hits into the outfield, and the Mets are chopping them right in front of the plate. He fouled the ball off his foot. Victor got some jail time. Why? And that one driven out to center. McNeil will play it on a hop. Runners on first and second. Steven says, when somebody asks where I am from, I will say Earth. Thanks for that good line. It's nobody's business where I live. Padres are killing us with Little League Baseball. Yep. No. Yes, I agree with Caps, but no, they're not going to do that. The bullpen is taxed, man. Buto and Diaz might be the only 2 pitchers you have available. Why is this? This isn't even funny, Ham. It's going to be a long rest of the season. Yup. That's what happens when your manager doesn't like your starting pitchers to go more than 5. Third rock from the sun. Third rock. Want to know the count here. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Buto deals. And guy's trying to lay down a bunt, and Buto can't throw a ball near the plate. And he bunt that one foul. 2-1. This is ugly. Whoa. Easy. I could turn the camera off. Frank says, my apologies. I have to be up early. No worries, Frank. You know me, Big John. Can't wait for new proven leader. The 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2. Caps says, be right back. Mrs. Caps calling. Oh yeah, Davinsky was out. I forgot Davinsky was out at bat. The 2-2. And he went. That's a strikeout. One away. Painting job. No worries, Frank. Come on, Buto. Find a way out of this. Who's our responsible party? I'm looking at Mendoza. $85 pitches for a guy who signed. Well, you got to remember he didn't throw any pitches at all in spring training. He's trying to build up his arm strength. I have no problem with him taking Manaea out there, but Manaea's got to do a little bit better job in throwing 85 pitches in 5 innings. That's a fair ball down into the corner. Nimmo will walk over to it. That'll score 2 runs. What is Nimmo doing? It's now 4-1. He threw 86. Sorry, yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I said get him out at 85. You're right. Fouled off 0-1. Volpe Prod says hi. D01. Down low, 1-1. No swing. The 1-1. And the chopper. Mauricio's got it. Fires over to Pete. 2 away. Runner held at second. That'll bring up a Barrage, who's 1 for 2. There's Davinsky getting warmed up. I am done. Thanks, John, for the stream. I'm back to sleep. Nimmo was checking his schedule again to make sure he was available to get that ball. Yup. Let's hope we avoid the sweep. Jonathan says, I have to share my comment here. I'm tired of Nimmo nonchalantly wandering to balls in left field. In for a strike, 1-1. Agreed. Outside, 2-1. Yep. Yep, they had a 7-game win streak, and now they can't do anything right. But it's always against the same teams. Like, why did the Mets turn into crap when we played the Padres? The 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. Ham says, I'm sorry, but is a couple more than 3 hits too much to ask? And the Rays, says Darren. Yeah. This is a disaster. And that one lifted foul, still 3-2. El Good says, I'm just glad we swept San Francisco. If they didn't do that, we'd really be panicking, right? Look on the bright side. At least we're coming home after. Agreed. I feel like we always do nothing against the Padres. Agreed. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. And that'll be it for Buto. Thanks for your contribution, Buto. No, no thanks. He's given up 3 runs. Yes, sarcasm. Sorry, I forgot. Cannot read sarcasm in text chat. Yes, you're being dramatic, dude. Nemo's foot must be bad, plus he's lost his arm, too. Man, what a nightmare Hawaii is right now with everybody trying to get to higher ground. It's not one game. They played like crap last night. Ever since they had a 5-1 lead, they have forgotten how to play baseball. Popped up. Foul. 0-1. Since having a 5-1 lead yesterday, they've been outscored 10-2. Shannon McCleary, thank you for subscribing. Saying hi. It's not that it may be a loss, it's that it's midnight. Makes you feel worse. Maybe that's what it is. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Thanks. That's 9 new subscribers tonight. Let's go. And that one driven out to left. Nemo turns and looks up at it. And it's 7-1. Why is the Met broadcast showing the Padres celebrating? And that one drilled out the center. McNeil on the track will make the catch. That'll retire the side. But a 5-run inning makes it 7-1. (13-2) now. Since having a 5 with the 1 lead yesterday. We go to the 8th, though. Yep, look, everybody's showing up now that it's a big Padres lead. Weren't here in the game talking smack when the game was close, though, were you? No, I'm not. Mendy on the Mania hook, not my concern. I have no issues with it. Yes, does it suck Mania can go only 85 pitches? Yes. Yep, time to DFA Davinsky again. Yep. Oh my goodness, Caps. Yeah, because of the earthquake. Man, not good. West says now we just need a 6-run inning to tie it up. Here's Marte. He hit a sacrifice fly his first time. No, the earthquake was in Russia. But Japan, Hawaii, the west coast of the United States, all under tsunami warning. Outside, 1-2. Yeah, at PA, that's the big question. Why did the Mets suck against the Padres, right? Outside, did he go? He went. Like, not even competitive at bats tonight. Yeah, not funny. Steven, very surfs up, blocked. Not cool, dude. People in harm's way, and that's his comment. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. I mean, terrible take, dude. Fouled off 0-2 to Pete. Keith, welcome in, saying hi. I bet you the Padres pitcher in a chopper to short. Out at first, 2 away. 3-run Jack says, swung on a miss, 0-1. 3-run Jack says, gotta love watching all these regular season games, but man, I'm hungry for. Maybe that's my issue right now. Outside 1-1. Yeah, not cool, right, Jonathan? If he would have actually swore in the chat, I would have given him a pass. Cause that's total BS, dude. Yeah, let me look. Wow, 8 minutes ago, tsunami detected at Midway, heading towards Hawaii. That grounded down to first. The pitcher recover. 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 8, still 7-1. Yep. Yeah, the entire West Coast I heard. Yep. But yeah, it already hit. It's already gotten the Midway. All commercial vessels ordered to evacuate Hawaii harbors. According to CNN, Hawaii residents should get ready for bigger waves than the 50 cm wave seen in Japan. I don't know what that measurement means. I don't know what wave measurement is. No, it's not in good fun. No Met fan from this channel will go to a Philly streamer and do what you guys will do, what you Philly fans do here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but Jonathan, like, if you lived in Hawaii, you might know what that means. CM. I don't know what that measurement is. Let's see. 50 cm wave. Yeah, but I don't. Once again, Fitzy, I don't know what that means. Like, is that the width? Is that the width? Is that the height? I don't. You know. Like over a 1.5 foot wave. Height of the swell. Wow. And that one drilled out the center. That's Acuna. Makes a diving catch out in center field. Sorry, edit Z. No Espanol. Outside 1-1. 2-1. Just getting texts from some folks at Pearl. They're seeking higher ground. Yikes. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. So Glacius is on for the third time. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a missed, 0-2. Down in the dirt, 1-2. Y'all ever stop somewhere to pick up your new favorite snack and they were out? That happened to me this morning. Outside, 2-2. Everything just disappointing all around tonight, right? I'm watching a live broadcast from Hawaii. Roads are jammed, areas being evacuated, praying for the best. Up high, 3-2. No, it's not 3-run check. Yeah, who hasn't had that? No. That's not my new... I'm not telling you because I don't want you guys eating my new favorite snack and being a world shortage. Next time I get some, I'll show them on stream. No bugle, no, not bugles either. No, I said new favorite snack. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Up and in, 1-0. Whatchamacallit? First off, that's not new. In for a strike, 1-1. Whatchamacallits came out when I was a kid. Nice job by Pete. He'll get up and take it to the bag. What are you talking about? He just gave up a home run tonight. First batter he faced, he gave up a home run. We go to the ninth, 7-1 Padres. Reggie Bar. New Dorito flavor. Oh, good knows, but which one? Your support and contributions on the PAS network are greatly appreciated, says Charles. New viewers and subscribers. Silent listeners and viewers included. Oh, Charles likes Snickers. Game 3 here, guys. Hopefully the Mets can at least salvage one of this series tomorrow. 4 o'clock Eastern time. So I know a lot of people will be at work to start the game. No. Not the Golden Sriracha. Okay, thank you for the in-depth analysis there. Thank you so much. No. I've been looking for those, Good. I want to try those. But no. Alfredo flavored Doritos. No. It's the tangy pickle. In for a strike, 0-1 to Vientos. Now Alonso's got a knee issue. Swung on a missed 0-2. Obey has a popcorn down here. Yo. The 0-2. And fouled off. Still 0-2. We gained another sub. That's 10 tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Tangy Pickle. He said, I'm telling you, if you're hey, whatever. If you all find them, send them to the address down below in the description. There's a base hit, and I will reimburse you. He's sitting there, no trainer with him, so maybe just a little discomfort. There's a spicy dill goldfish limited. Not a big fan of goldfish. No crying in baseball. Who's crying? Please, Peter Choi, please tell me who's crying. Besides you in the chat. I'll show up and post a comment. I haven't been here all night, but getting a pitching change here. Yep, the trolls are coming out of nowhere. Yep, that's because I don't have subscriber only mode on, so. Like that guy told me last night, oh, you gotta do subscriber only mode, you're losing subscribers. Well, we were averaging 25 to 30 with it on. And then tonight I turn it off and we get 11. Yeah, now that your team is losing, I'll say Mets suck. Yeah, right? No, subscriber only mode's not on tonight. You keep summoning the trolls out of hiding. Another sub. Yep, that's 11 tonight. Beanie Baby Gaming subscribed. Thank you, Beanie Baby. Wes Strong says, I had some dill pickle flavored corn puffs the other day. That was interesting. Raymond says, thanks, John and chat. Hoping for a better result tomorrow. Still listening till the end. Yeah, funny, they don't come out when we're winning. Strange. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. I haven't had some trolls in a bit, says Fitzy. Yo, that guy's eating. Wipe your face off, dude. It's like George Costanza eating the ice cream at the U.S. Open. Abusing that food. The 1-2. Whoa, what was that? Wow, nice play by Cronenworth. Get the out at first. Look how excited Gary is for the big play by the defense. Charleston shoes. Give that guy a napkin. Darren says, great play-by-play, John. Too bad the Mets don't match your performance. In for a strike, 0-1. Yep. Once again, the game tomorrow is at 4 Eastern. The 0-1. Did he go? No, 1-1. Definition of slob, right? The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Fouled off 2-2 to count. Will the fan in section 124, row H, seat 10, who is eating that food like a slob, please report to the Met dugout? Very funny, Fitzy. The 2-2. And popped up. Foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Down low. 3-2. I was actually surprised. I was expecting Gary to make a comment about the food all over his chin. If Keith was in the booth, he'd have said something. The 2-2. Down low. And home plate umpire said he went. Get out of here, man. I know it's a 7-1 ball game, but call the plays right. He didn't swing the bat. Yeah, see? Then I don't pay enough. I don't pay close enough attention to Gary. Then I didn't hear him say anything about it. Swung on a miss. 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Yeah. Need Gelbs to give that guy some napkins. The umpires have been playing around with the entire strike zone. I'm starting to think robot umps sounds good. Well, that it won't have anything to do with check swings. Are you showing the game tomorrow? Am I showing the game? No. Will I be here doing this? Yes. Raymond says, see you all tomorrow. The 1-2. Swung. Oh. Grounded to short. Nice scoop at first, and the ball game is over. The Mets, after sweeping the Giants, go to San Diego and lose the first two. Last night, at least, they put up a fight. Tonight, not so much. Jesus says, okay, good, I will be back. Let's go. Good night, everyone. Thank you all so much. I know it's late, so no little recap, no nothing. But shout out to the 11 new subscribers. Thank you to Caps for the 5 gifted subs. Jonathan for the 5 gifted subs and the $2 super chat. Over on the playback side, I believe it was DJ Jimmy with the power chat. Let me look. Yep, $2 power chat over there. Thank you as always. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Charles, Fitzy. Great night. Once again, Met day game tomorrow. NFL preseason on Thursday before coming back for the Mets and Giants on Friday night. So, good night to Mrs. PAS. She's sound asleep. And thanks for the trolls giving you views. Let's go. All right, everybody. See you tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy your Wednesdays.